Hello! Today I am doing a e-bike review. Yes, I really enjoy using all kinds of technology, and this past weekend I had the opportunity to ride an e-bike that is by Ride1Up. It's their 500 series. I want to do a review on it because I have been hearing about e-bikes a while, and it's been, I want to say, like 3 years since I first heard the term. And then I noticed that they started becoming popular with the commuting bikes. So I know that San Francisco has a series of commuter bikes that people can rent that are e-bikes, and that they are electric. And I always had thought initially when I heard e-bike that it wasn't fully electric, that the bikes themselves only just kind of help propel you a bit more so that biking is easier, but you'd still have to bike. And this might be just with the bike that I got to ride this past weekend. It was fully electric, but then you could also pedal, and it could also have pedal assist. So there was a bunch of different options, which made me really excited because I nerd out over all kinds of technology, which is why I bought a drone, which I will also be reviewing as well, because that's kind of, in addition to e-bikes, a new piece of technology that's coming out that's kind of going into the mainstream of people more widely purchasing those kinds of items. Today though, it's all about the e-bike. When it came to my e-bike experience, like I said, it's not mine, I didn't purchase it, and then I did some research on it and I found that this bike was part of Ride1Up, which is a brand that sells e-bikes, and this model in particular I think was $1,200, which is expensive. A lot of the e-bikes I saw that looked like they were good quality were around $1,000 at the cheapest to like $1,700, and I think that's the range of this brand of e-bike as well. So they are more expensive, and they're not just a purchase that you're going to buy on a whim, but you're gonna do your research and watch videos like this one. So in talking about the experience, I personally had a riot with this bike. I took it and rode it next to people who were riding regular bikes, and I felt like I was just this witch flying on a magic broom, because what makes it had some technical difficulties. But what makes this bike so fun to use, I think, and so great and gives you this kind of high, it's because you have to do almost nothing to be going 28 miles per hour or so. Granted, I was a little bit scared to go the full miles per hour, so I think I was going more 15 because I didn't have a helmet, which of course I recommend having if you ride this. I wanted to take it slow and easy so that I didn't have any fear about falling off. So I was going 15 miles per hour. I was just kind of blowing past these people that I was riding with on their regular bikes, and like I said, it felt like you're on this magic broom because all you have to do is, there's a little handle on the left, and I have some B-roll footage of me on the bike using it. So what's really cool is that you have this dial on like the left handlebar, and you just kind of push it down for how fast you want to go. But it's super easy, it feels like nothing, and I think that's what gives it a crazy effect of, man, I'm going this fast, but I'm doing next to nothing to go this fast and putting minimal effort in. So that was the coolest part for me. And just feeling the breeze when I was riding. I rode around sunset too, so that just made for this amazing experience. And it got me thinking that these bikes really are good for somebody visiting an area, or let's say you are like going to visit a San Francisco, for example. I think this bike would be really cool, although there are a lot of hills there. But this bike would be really cool for visiting different locations around the city in a way that's not going to get you all hot and sweaty. So I thought that was a really good purpose for it. So like the tourism industry, I think, could really benefit from having e-bikes available. Also, recreationally, it was just super nice to have and fun to play on. So the area that I was riding in is an area that is really good for biking. There's long roads, it's very nature-y. So I think those kinds of areas are where these bikes could be best utilized. Or maybe if you live in a big suburb and you're always going to visit neighbors that are, blocks and blocks away, and you don't want to have to get all sweaty riding a bike to them. I think that could be a cool purpose too. Or if you live by maybe a lakefront and, like in Chicago, there's Lakeshore Drive. I think this would be a really cool bike to do it. Although it's technically, it's not motorized, but it's electrical. So maybe you can't ride it on Lakeshore Drive. I don't know. Look up the rules before you go ride it somewhere. I overall think that it was a great product. You can tell that it was made really well and that they put a lot of effort into making a quality product. So Ride1Up gets a 5-star in that respect. And yeah, I just think overall, e-bikes in general, they are a big purchase. So if it's something that you want to spend time saving up for, and that you are kind of like me and that you're a tech nerd, or maybe you want to use it for its amazing features of driving around, maybe you live in one of those areas that I described and you can, have a lot of use for it. I think that would be a huge benefit. But overall, I give e-bikes a really good 2 thumbs up review, specifically Ride1Up. So like I said, I'm also planning to review a drone. I got a DJI Maverick Mini, or Mavic Mini, not Maverick. So I'm planning to review that as well. If you want me to review more tech, I love technology and I like collecting it too. Let me know in the comments below if you liked this review. And if you decide to get an e-bike, let me know in the comments, because I'm also curious to know more about other brands and the experiences with them, so that I have everything I need if I ever decide to go purchase an e-bike myself. But other than that, have an amazing day.